And boys, we are back here with another Madden video. Today what I got for y'all is taking a look at the best budget card at every position in Madden 25.
Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order.
Now this is the first budget video since Zero Chill, and man, like we went from potentially building like the easiest budget team of all time, super cheap, to where, I'll be honest man, this team we'll talk about at the end, you're at a severe AP disadvantage. Now before we get into the first position that will be quarterback, it's important to say what is our budget. And I asked around on YouTube, asked around on Twitch. Pretty much the consensus that everyone was saying around was 250k, which seems like a lot, but I don't think it's that much in this game. And there will be cards that are a little bit cheaper. But now something I want to add to this as well is, if you guys do your legend solos, you can get a ton of free, you can get some of the free legend cards, you can get some free promo cards that maybe even could be better than what we have today. But I just want to give you a baseline. Every card we have today is from the auction house, so yeah, you guys can substitute when needed, but pretty much anyone can pick up any one of these cards if you have the coins, of course, right? And we're gonna get started with quarterback, where my favorite is Baker Mayfield. And I mean, this is a card that I still think he's an S tier quarterback in the game. 240k. He's not the most mobile. 87 speed is still pretty mobile though. 94 throw power. He has the best release in the game, and this is a card that you are not at an AP disadvantage with him. What he can get is Master Tactician, and you can also run Gunslinger, and then on top of that, Gift Wrap. Boom. This is really all you need on offense, in my opinion. You don't really need much more. We have 9 AP now. This is awesome. You get all the hot routes in the game. You get the Gunslinger to speed up the release that is already the best in the game, and also you get the 1 AP Gift Wrap. So I love Baker Mayfield right here. He's going to be our quarterback, and he's currently going for around 240k. At running back right here, I just decided to go Vita Vea, and the reason for that is, I mean, he's 6'4", 347. Like, this is just going to be someone that trucks people, falls forward. You're already not going to get the fastest running back in the world, so in my opinion, you might as well get someone that is an actual tank. That's why Vita Vea is here. That's really, yeah, it's not really like speed or anything. I mean, the trucking's nice, but again, I just think this card falls forward. I like him. He's going to be our running back. At fullback right here, we are going to have Keith Byers, and I think if you don't really like Perry, this card right here is a really good running back as well. So wanted to give you guys some options. He's 92 speed, which isn't, again, it's not the fastest at this point, but I like Keith Byers' card. Always one of my personal favorite cards, going for 158k too. You don't really need a fullback either, so you don't have to spend right here. But like I said, Keith Byers could easily start over Vita Vea if you don't want to use him. Now let's go to receiver right here. We're, funny enough, like so far we're actually covering a lot of Zero Chill cards, but wide receiver one, we are going to have CeeDee Lamb under that 250k mark, and this is the best receiver you could possibly get for what I would consider a little bit cheaper in this game. 6'2", 95 speed, 90s across the board for route running. Of course, no discounts. Wide receiver two, we're going to have Mike Evans, another Zero Chill player, but again at that 215k mark. 6'5", 94 speed, 90s across the board for route running. Yet again, big body right here. And in the slot, wide receiver three, we're going to have Jaden Reed, going for 50k, and I feel like this card can absolutely outplay the 52k he's going for. He's 5'11", 94 speed, again 90s across the board for route running. Now I do want to give an honorable mention to someone that can take the spot of either CeeDee Lamb or Mike Evans if you did want this, and that is specifically, maybe you aren't a believer in the gift wrap, right? So let's just go ahead and say, you know what, we're not going to run gift wrapped. You have 1 AP to spend. Someone I really like to spend it on is TJ Houshmandzadeh right here, because he gets the 1 AP short and elite, and this is a receiver that I think is pretty reliable first in man coverage with that short and elite ability. He's 6'2", 93 speed, 90s across the board for out running, going for 200k. So I just wanted to say you could do this, or again, if you're running gift wrapped on Baker Mayfield, I would go these three receivers right here. Now we're gonna go ahead and go to tight end right here. Well, I'll be honest, man, tight end was pretty weak, man. Like for a budget in particular, man, you don't really have a lot of great options, right? Especially for the price point we set. And for me, I went Vernon Davis, not the full one, the 91. Under 100k, 91 speed, and not the best route runnings, but tight end was super weak. So yeah, I mean, 6'3", 244 too, has a really good player model, and I just thought for like he was the best potential value you could get. Now let's go to offensive line right here, where I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man, I don't want to spend a lot on offensive line. Do you guys want to spend a lot on offensive line? I've tried to get the cheapest player that hit 90 pass block power, 90 pass block finesse, and 90 run block. And at left tackle, that was actually, we're going to see a lot of this promo right here for the offensive lineman. The playoff promo, Ronnie Stanley, again, hits what we're looking for, right? At left guard right here, we're going to have David Edwards. Again, same exact thing. Going to fly through the offensive lineman because I pretty much already gave my thoughts on him. Center is actually kind of funny. It is going to be Will Clapp for us. It's going to be Will Clapp. cap. Again, he actually does have pretty good core ratings for the center as well. Right guard's the one spot where we aren't really hitting what I want. It's one rating. It's Mekhi Becton though, and it's the not hitting 90 pass block finesse. He is a big body though, 6'7", 363. It's one pass block finesse, not the end of the world. But right tackle, of course, is going to go ahead and be Luke Gadecki as well. And yeah, so pretty much offensive line wise, that's what we're looking for. Got 91s across the board. In total on offense, we've spent 1.86 mil. And in total, we covered 13 cards, which gave us an average price point of around 144K per position. Now let's go over to the defensive side of the ball. Where honestly, man, I think offense, you're kind of fine. Like, I don't really think you're at that much of a disadvantage with that offense. This defense, though, you are at a severe AP disadvantage, man, because it is tough to get the mid-zone knockouts everywhere. And honestly, with this team in particular, I think we just should all out embrace pick artists, which I don't love. I would rather try to get the mid zones, but free safety right here, we are going to have Geno Stone, who's 5'10", 93 speed, 94 acceleration, does hit 90 zone coverage as well with a little bit worse, man. I mean, Tyler Nubin is technically a better card, but I like the 1 AP pick artist on Geno Stone. That's why he's here for us. Now, moving on to strong safety right here, we are actually going to go ahead and have Kyle Hamilton right here. And people in my safety video think I don't like Kyle Hamilton. Objectively speaking, Kyle Hamilton is one of the best core rating players in the game. He's 6'4", 94 speed, 94 excel, good man in good zone. That's cool. That's great. No discounted mid zone. I'm going to be lower on him. Okay. And this is a card that I think, again, he is at an AP disadvantage. I don't know why this is like such like a, I guess like a hot take thing. We're going to run pick artists for 2 on him. And like it's runnable, but it's really not ideal. Like it's just not ideal at this point. We're going to move on the corner right here, where at CB1 we are going to have Richard Sherman, and really a lot of this is to do with abilities to at least get the pick artist, man. And Richard Sherman is 6'3", 93 speed, 93 excel, 93 zone coverage as well. And of course, 1 AP pick artist, we will take that at CB2. We're going to go ahead and have Chavarius Ward right here, and this card going for 213K, 93 speed, 90 man, 90 zone. But again, why is he here? It is the 1 AP pick artist for me. And at CB3, we are going to have Rondé Barber right here, 93 overall, going for 157K. Again, 93 speed, 90 man, 90 zone, and also, of course, does get the 1 AP pick artist. Now, I do want to give some honorable mentions to 2 players that if you need a little bit more help in the secondary, I just think Peppers is a beast as well. Like Peppers, like if we have the AP for it, I'm gonna start Peppers over Rondé. I just want to see how this lineup finishes out from an AP standpoint. And also DK Metcalf, like DK Metcalf at corner 2. I really like these 2 cards. 2 just giants, and if we have the AP for it, I'll start DK and Julius Peppers over these 2 cards. But the 1 AP pick cards right now, we're valuing that. Now for right side linebacker, we're going to have Jalen Carlisle's right here, and this is just a really good coverage player, and that's what I prioritize here. Obviously not a pass rusher, but he does have 90 zone. He's 6'3", 92 speed, and guess what, linebackers, we can run 1 AP lurker on him. That really doesn't hurt. Left outside linebacker, we're going to have Anthony Barr, and Anthony Barr, 6'5", 95 speed. Again, another great coverage player. I did not prioritize pass rushers right here. I went with the coverage players. Of course, this is a card that you need the tier 3 bucket. The first one right here does get the lurk artist for 1 AP. And we have 2 middle linebacker spots right here where you don't need to run lurk artists on both of these guys. Tyreek Hill, though, is definitely like the best for a budget, best bang for his buck. 94 speed, 94 zone as well. And of course, this is a card that, guess what, gets lurk artist for 1. And also on top of that, this is a more expensive card. And if you don't need another middle linebacker, don't get this card. But Mike Singletary was simply just, he was under 250K. Best potential option for us. I would even run Tyreek Hill over this card. 94 speed, 88 zone, and of course, like we were saying, 1 AP lurk artist. So yeah, this is like the base AP setup. So we can actually get rid of Rondé and Chavarius Ward given this AP setup right here. So Julius Peppers, we're gonna run pick artists on Julius Peppers, and also we can move to Kalen here as well. We're not gonna be spending any more AP anywhere. So yeah, boom, there we go. And this is 12 out of 12 AP. We are just gonna catch interceptions on defense. Now let's round out this team with defensive line. We're probably my favorite one right here is going to still be Milkman. I feel like this card has been on this list for forever, but again, not the best core ratings, but I like his 0 AP lurk artist X Factor. I think he can help a little bit. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and play him as our left end. Right end right here, we're going to go ahead and go play off Josh Sweat, not Tavondre Sweat, Josh Sweat. 91 speed and 91 excel is just really, really good. The block shed and power moves aren't the best, but good finesse moves. And yeah, I mean, you're just really not getting much better value than this in my opinion. Let's move on to defensive tackle. tackle, where DT1, I'm going to have Mean Joe Green. Mean Joe Green, 85 speed, 89 acceleration, 90 block shed, 90 power moves, 83 finesse moves. And at DT2, we're going to go ahead and have William Perry right here. And I don't really love this card, honestly. Like, he's just a big body, and he's not the fastest. Good excel, 93 power moves, 92 block shed. I feel like DT2 is definitely really weak positioned on this lineup. You don't really need a DT2 unless you're running 4-down lineman sets. Just really was weak, man. But yeah, this is what the defense side of the ball is looking like for me. And on defense, we spent around 2 million coins and covered 13 cards, which gave us an average price point of around 156K. And now let's round the team with kicker and punter. At kicker, we are going to have 90 overall. Brandon Aubrey has 92 kick power. And at punter, we're going to have punter Tom Brady right here with the 94 kick power. So yeah, boys, this has been my updated thoughts on the best budget lineup in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know if you think I missed anyone on this list. But yeah, I think offense, you're fine. I think defense, it's just tough not getting the knockouts. But hey, at least if they throw at you, you should catch your interception. So yeah, boys, hope you guys enjoyed the YouTube video today, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Madden 25 Ultimate Team content just like this. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use these cards live on stream, have been streaming on both YouTube and Twitch to watch on YouTube. Make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.